No, we're talking about, having that ends, finding that means to an end. And like, I was just saying that it's about, writing down those goals every day and creating that vision for yourself to know exactly like what direction you're actually going in instead of just flowing, in
Yep.
space like randomly, just having some sort of direction. And that direction can change, from one week to the next, from one month to the next. But as long as you're like aware of where you somewhat want to go, or what kind of things you actually
Yeah.
see yourself maybe heading towards, it can be ideas, but as long as it's, you're aware of that and conscious of those things,
Bro, I totally feel that, man. Like when I think about it, right? Like whereas you have so-called like the military like rigidity of like certainty, like what you're gonna be doing and stuff, it's really not different. It's really not different as life is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I also have the certainty, pretty much the certainty that I'm just gonna be alive and doing stuff. You know what I
Mm.
mean? For the next 10 years also. Now it's the same way that you have to find your way to, navigate yourself within this system that you're in, to get to where you need to go. I have to do the same thing, except that, you know what I mean? It's just in a different like ecosystem.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
I feel
saying?
that
Mine is just
100%.
an ecosystem outside of the military, so I might have like more wide range of options, but like I
Mm-hmm.
still gotta navigate my own way to
Exactly.
get to where I need to go. And like I wanted to add on top of that, just the idea that, bro, I totally get that, we gotta be happy and shit, and like, we're supposed to enjoy what we're doing and everything, but like at the end of the day, sometimes when it comes to certain ends, like no, you not. You know what I mean? Just
What do you
sometimes
mean?
you
What
go
do you
through
mean?
periods of time where it's like, hey man, it sucks, bro. It's not fun. You might not be happy with what you're doing every day, but sometimes that's just what's on your path, you know what I mean?
Uh, man, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1 buck with you, man.
Hmm.
In the next 5 years, wherever I gotta go, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, man. Like like I told you, like I'm here for free. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like literally, like this is a $400,000 like education, like $400,000. Like that's how much like they invest in us. You know what I mean? So, like every meal I eat here, the internet I'm using right now, the bed I sleep on, even when I leave here, like the house that I'm gonna have, like the healthcare, like every single thing, that's like their dime. You know what I mean? And it's
Hmm.
like a prestige academy. Like the education that I'm getting it's you know it's a big deal. So
Hmm.
in the next 5 years, man, where I gotta go, I'm gonna get it done. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna do what I can to the best of my ability. You feel me?
Word.
If you think about it, even us, bro, we've some of the places these people think are deployments, we live there, bro. Like, you
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Hmm.
like
yeah.
we lived in Tanzania. We know what it's like to go out like Dar es Salaam and the shit, like to some of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a deployment. Burkina Faso, Senegal, like West Africa, some of these places that
The army
we
goes,
just that we just be walking around eating corn. You know what I mean? It's a full deployment. So
Shout
like
out Corn Gang. Hey, shout out Corn
corn,
Gang.
corn clan, corn clan, corn
Corn
clan.
clan.